What's up, everybody? It's your favorite Triceratops favorite nerd, and today we are looking at Hasbro's Deluxe Class Slag. I got the whole set. We're gonna run through them. You might say, guess options are getting pretty slim, huh? And you know, you'd be right. But John Garinger sent me these a long time ago. He actually sent them to me in a very large, obnoxious box filled with packing peanuts, and then put a little box with these guys in it. So I had to get rid of the packing peanuts, get rid of the box. And how obnoxious is that? But he's a good guy. You should check him out. He does a lot of rant videos and stuff. But we're gonna go through the whole team, and then we're gonna go through them combined. So let's get started. As you saw in the opening footage, he holds his gun just fine. The gun itself is sculpted well enough, and it's just straight black plastic. And the gun can peg into the top or the forearm and his chest. He comes with this, which is the hand for combined mode, and they put two on here so that they don't have to make two molds, you know, or have the options for two molds. They can just flip it, and you can have the thumb on whatever side you want. This piece comes out, and then you can put the headmasters in or whatever, and then this can even be held as like a little gun, I believe. It also plugs into his chest, and then you can have it, which is goofy. And that can peg into the top, and you can have the fingers folded in if you'd like, whatever you think looks less absurd. I'm not sure that there's a great option. So let's talk about the figure. The head, I think, is on a swivel. It's a metallic flecked black plastic, I believe, and then the eyes are painted red, and it's a nice enough face sculpt, to be fair. You can get a swivel out of that swivel as well, obviously. And then you have arms on ball pegs, so the shoulders come out to 90 degrees. You can spin them all the way around. You can butterfly them, not really, but you can get them out like that, if you know what I mean. Bicep swivel, single soft ratcheted elbow, get you 90 degrees. Wrist hinge a bit up and down due to transformation. Detailings wise, you got nothing on the arms, Autobot symbol on the chest. Waist swivel, T-jointed ball joints for legs. They are a bit limited. They get you out to there. Forward and back work fine. Thigh swivel, knee single hinge. This tail bit of business gets jammed up in there. You can kind of get that out of your way. I mean, it's going to destroy the sculpt a great big, but then obviously get more of a bend if you really needed it for a pose or something. And then the feet do nothing. So that's a bit of a bummer, obviously, but that's kind of their way of doing business when it comes to deluxes. But no tilt, no rocker, no nothing. At least they close this up, I guess. And there he is from the back. Some black detailings and stuff. We can look at more of that in Dinosaur mode. Size comparison wise, there he is next to RC, which we'll be using as the standard for the rest of the set. Let's get him transformed. Close that. Hands in. Pretty simple stuff. On the back here, take the tail, bring it up, fold it out. Tail up, fold it out. Bring the dino legs around. Flip these pieces inside. They have a tendency to bring the dino legs with them, but it'll help you. I mean, they're supposed to be on this side anyway, but it'll just help you keep things out of the way until you get it flipped up. I wonder if you can go ahead and connect these now. Fold them in. Attach the tail. Sort the legs out, and he's done. And I'm not super crazy about this. I don't like the crest, how it mats onto here, and it doesn't seem like there's any real definition or separation between head and body. I don't know, man. I don't like how the shoulders are so far up. Like, just the proportions of this don't work for me. You can get a little tail waggle up and down. Wiggle waggle, you know what I mean? Same arm articulation that we already talked about. And then these, the only thing you need to know is there's a knee and a swivel of the thigh. You do get a lot of like accents and stuff, black paint, gold paint, this little translucent with this is silver, and then this is gold and black inside. Same for the other side. And then you get, I'm guessing these are stickers, I don't know, right there. And then you get the Autobot symbol on the head. So there's a lot of like deco, which is cool. It just, I don't think it looks good. You know, I think it looks off. It looks strange. All right, and let's get him into combine mode. So you pop the head back, and then these sit down into this groove there. Or is it up a little further? And then bring this combiner port out. I like it back, I think. Fold the arms in. And then fold these in, and this will actually tab in to there to stay put a little bit, which is a nice touch, I will say. And then the tail, flip up, and there you have it. Now, if you'd like, you can also make this an arm by just flipping this down and flipping the legs out. You have to account for these things here. And the arms are gonna be where the issue is with this guy. Flip the tail around, and then this can plug in. And I guess you probably wanna spin that 180. And then you can plug the hand in there. Final thoughts wise, I think it's kind of like a bare bones approach, I guess. It's kind of like all the big articulation is there in robot mode, but not all the articulation you would want to make it a really nice figure. For instance, in the ankles. The transformation is easy and relatively smooth, but the problem with that is it turns into something that doesn't really function properly. The head looks silly. It looks disproportionate with the body. The shoulders look disproportionate to the body. And you get zero head movement out of it, which is a real bummer. And then the combined mode is kind of, you know, it's combined mode is probably I would imagine, the most effective of the three, with robot mode being a close second. Positives wise, the face sculpt and stuff look great. You can still get it in some decent poses. All the kind of poses that a deluxe normally offers, I suppose. And there's a lot of deco on it, so I'll definitely give it that. I think that one of my main issues here is something I'm going to probably be saying for the rest of these reviews, is that these probably should have all been Voyagers. And that would have solved a lot of the problems that I'm having already. It would have given us more articulation in the beat. It would have given us more articulation in the dyno modes, would have given us a little leeway to fix the proportions in dyno modes with a few more moving pieces. That's probably going to be the more consistent argument across the board. But 1 down, 4 to go. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. I guess this is the place.
Yeah, come here, please.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You came highly recommended. I'll be honest with you. Well, is receptionist? I feel like receptionist is, it's like a derogatory term, like a secretary, like a personal assistant. You are just the assistant, not just, but you happen to be the assistant to the therapist. Sir, what are you doing? What are you typing? What are you using your hands?
I'm doing my job.
Yes, but what could you possibly be typing right now in this very limited interaction? I need to know what the hands are doing.
I was doing this when you walked in.
Look, I'm a practical person, and we always say the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing, and I feel like I need to know what both your left hand and right hand are doing.
I'm using one finger on the space bar, and I'm using my other 2 fingers on the keys. What's your name?
Bobby.
Mm-hmm. And how old are you?
38. No, I'll be 38 this year. I feel like after 35, no one really keeps count.
Okay. And occupation?
I'm a action figure reviewer.
I see.
What does I see? What do you see?
I needed to make sure that I...
Sometimes I can make upwards of $200 a month, sir.
Why are you here?
I was told that I need help. I'm anxious, obsessive compulsive. I have a spending problem, I've been told.
Prior history of mental illness?
It depends on who you ask, but I've heard that it is not okay, and that I tend to be outwardly aggressive, judgmental, critical of others.
When did this manifest?
I remember being a young lad. Is this appropriate to go into this? I feel like this is...
Oh yes, I have to make sure the doctor has all the right information.
I was potty training, and I wanted to wear, you wear, this sounds crazy now, but you wear big boy pants. That's what you wear. You wear some big boy pants. My dad bought me some big boy pants, and they had little helicopters on them. So I was like, I'm not wearing underwear with little helicopters on them. I want to play it. I see what the kind my dad wears. He's a man's man. I'm gonna wear the plain whites with the red and white stripe on the elastic.
So you are here to see the doctor about
the doctor.
Underwear?
Well, no, we got sidetracked. I'm here to talk and figure out what's going on.
Talk about a problem with the potty training?
Well, I'll be honest with you,
peed the bed to an unreasonable age.
Like last week?
No. But I mean, I was in middle school.
I had kind of problems here. I'll make sure that...
We type it again, or?
I think we can... I will speak with the management team, and we'll help with the with what you are here for. I think you are in the right place.
Okay, all right. I'll head over there. Hello? Hey, Doc.
Hello.
These first ones are always... they're always weird.
Get comfortable.
Alright. I can dig it. Kick the old dogs off, huh? Oh, who uses... I mean, no disrespect, but who uses this? Nobody uses this. This feels comfortable. This feels good. So, look, I'm ready whenever you are.
Sticky.
You're not the doctor? Yeah, but what?
Oh my Mr. Skullface. Welcome. God.